Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Well, the NBA ratings have dropped. There's been a lot of speculation on why that is. And the All-Star game is kind of looked at as just, just two teams not even playing pickup ball because it's more competitive there. They're just getting out of each other's way, and so it's no competition. It's kind of lost the luster and just the style of play outside the All-Star game. A lot of people wondering, like, why is the game so messed up? Some people claiming it's analytics, some people claiming it's a lack of competitiveness. Now, two of the juggernauts of the game, Kevin Durant and LeBron James, actually spoke on how they feel about the All-Star game changes, as well as LeBron got into why ratings have dropped. Now, I'm going to play some clips, and I'm going to come back and we're going to talk about it.
Is it a new All-Star game format?
Is it like 4 different teams?
Yeah, 4 teams, 6 players each. I think they're drafted by like Kenny and Shaq and Chuck, and then it's like a tournament style first to 40 points.
I hate it. Absolutely hate it. It's terrible. All-Star game, formats changing, all the formats, terrible in my opinion. And we should just go back to East-West, and just play a game. I think we've been trying to, bring that flair back somehow with the All-Star weekend, but I think we just keep it traditional. But we'll see how this one works. You never know. I might be wrong. I'm just another guy with an opinion, but we'll see how it works.
It had to change. Something had to change. No, I did not. Okay. I was not part of the committee.
He said he didn't like it. I think both did too.
Everyone has their own opinion.
It's pretty unorthodox.
Yeah, I mean, it's different, in a sense. But I don't know. I don't really have a... We see when we get there. It's different. Obviously, anytime you make some type of change, there's going to be some buck back. I don't know. I mean, I have my ideas of what could possibly work.
It's kind of like, I'd love to do
Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
But like coming out of Indiana, when you saw the reaction.
We got to do something. Obviously, the last couple of years have not been a great All-Star game that Sunday night. But I mean, listen, it's a bigger conversation. It's not just the All-Star game. It's our game in general. Our game is, it's a lot of fucking threes being shot. Mm-hmm. So it's a bigger conversation, just the All-Star game. I can't do that today. Not in Sacramento. I love you guys, but you can't give you this conversation today. It's just a bigger conversation.
Now, I actually agree with LeBron James, and it definitely is a bigger conversation. The All-Star game is one thing. If the All-Star game was just not as competitive, but people really looked like they got after it and it was a better brand of ball during the season, it's almost like the regular season games now look like the All-Star games used to. Like, they get competitive, they start the game competitive, and they, try to keep it close, and then they get real competitive right at the end. Versus really having a rivalry and going at it, for 48 minutes. That's how the regular season games look now. Like the All-Star games used to look. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember people getting carted off in the All-Star game. They were just more competitive. It was more like, nah, bro, you ain't gonna have one up on me. And nobody can speak to that any better than one Magic Johnson. Let me play a clip here with why he says, it's not the same as far as, why ratings are dying. Take a listen here what Magic had to say.
What's happened to the rivalries in today's game? Like, we
don't hate each other.
That's
they don't like. See, I hated Larry and every Celtic. I really don't like you, but you my little brother. Now I love you because you out of that green and white. Right. Well, he out of that green and white. Right. Yeah. But somewhat. That's what it was, right? You the Celtics, Lakers hate each other, disliked each other. So it made for great TV and people tuning in. And now I don't know if it's AAU, I don't know what it is. Now everybody's shaking each other's hand. everybody like each other, won't go at each other like really hard. Even that's what happened to the All-Star game. See?
Yeah.
See, the All-Star
carried into the All-Star game. Right there.
See, we hated the East.
Right.
I'm coming to bust you.
Right.
Michael, Isaiah, Dr. J. You can't have one over me. See, I'm coming to get that. Now, okay,
see, Magic, this is what I
let
said.
them score 200 to 200. What is that?
This is what I say. In your area, that's how. When I played, we was forced to play because Cole was gonna force you to play.
That's right.
Like you don't come out here lollygagging because he coming hard. It gotta come from the top.
Yep.
It gotta come from LeBron saying, "Hey, we gonna take this serious." From KD saying, "Hey," from Steph saying, "Hey." That's where it's got to come from.
And that's what it's got to get back to that.
Yeah.
And it's a reason why the number of viewerships are going down. And these guys better wake up and say, hey, man, we got to change this. And also, load management. The guys got to play.
They got to play. They got to play. We took pride in playing.
Yes.
82 games. Like, I wanted to.
Yes.
Toe hurting, knee, ear, finger. Like, I still want to be. I'm out there.
That's a very good point. I mean, the latter point I want to speak on too, the load management that's going on. Like, imagine starting a season and the greatest players are saying, like Joel Embiid, I go play in the Olympics, but I'm not going to play back-to-backs. Like, you don't come back to the team that's actually paying you. You don't get paid to play in the Olympics. I mean, you could have played with in the Cameroon national team, or the NBA, the professional team over there, if that's where you wanted to play. You get paid to play in the NBA. You get the life that you have because you play in the NBA. There's not so many times, but so many times the fans are going to continue to support if there's a high likelihood of who they want to see or who they're paying to come see is not going to be available. Injuries have always happened. There has to be some pride aspect. Now, LeBron spoke to, the amount of threes that are taken, which is ironic because he recently had spoke about how influential and how great it was, how Steph influenced the game. Well, that's part of Steph. I mean, everybody thinks they're Steph. Steph plays the game the right way. That's why he's efficient at doing it. Take a look at some of the other people that takes a lot of threes. Their percentages are nowhere near Steph Curry's over their career that take that volume or take anywhere near his volume. So something's got to be done, man. Let me know what you guys think. I think the game has to be, and I think at this point, you have to be incentivized to a point where you play this amount of games, you get this amount of your contract. I think you can't tie your money in to where we have to pay you 3 or 4 years and you can be injured 3 of those. Like, that spells disaster. Let me know what you guys think, man. Be sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'm going to holler at you guys next time.